5 years ago, we came to this place without knowing anything about it. RV resort? Never heard of it. Not in our vocabulary. It's sort of like if you don't run marathons and there's a marathon going on in your town this weekend, you probably wouldn't even know about it. So we discovered this place, Cypress Woods, Fort Myers, Florida. And 5 years later, we bought into it. So why did we buy here? So to begin with, you have gated entry. We've been going through some changes with the keys and whatnot, but that's basically, I'm gonna sneak through here. You have to have a key to enter. So this resort has approximately a little less than 500 units. They're individually owned and managed. The owners can rent their own places, and a lot of residents do that. So sometimes they live a part-time here, a few months, snowbirds. There's a lot of snowbirds here. This is not a 55 plus community, but it feels like that for the most part because there's a very few, I say handful of kids living here right now. Main pool area. Pools are really well maintained. There's a hot tub as well. If the person is doing lap swimming, this is a really good place. Both swimming pools are heated, of course, as well as the hot tub. That looks pretty inviting in November and December, I'm just saying. Our shuffleboard area has been becoming less popular now. Things are more into pickleball. We're about 25-year-old park, so we only have 4 pickleball courts, and that gets busy at times. But shuffleboard, I feel like I'm not old enough for that. This is our second clubhouse in Cyprus, much smaller. So this is our workout room. Few machines, all the billboard tables, weight lift. There's another meeting room behind the door and the main offices. And this is our second pool. The second pool and a hot tub. Both swimming pools are heated. Also within this building there's some Amazon delivery stuff. Self-funded library. Volunteers. We exchange books and leave them, whatever. As well as a laundry room for people who want to use it. We have our own, so we don't use it. Inside our main hall, we can accommodate up to 150 people or so. But it has a kitchen and whatnot. Also, there are private rooms for meeting, playing cards. Our resort has 2 small lakes or ponds, and so there's quite few properties on the lakefront. The average lot size is 1/10 of an acre, meaning about 4,300 square feet. The corner lots are usually bigger. Being early part of November, so most residents are still not here. And there's always few properties for sale. Things happen in life, as we all know. One of our cul-de-sacs. Each property has a casita or shed, but most of these are finished inside, meaning they have a toilet, shower, washer, dryer, refrigerator. Some might have a sofa sleeper for guests to stay a few days. But one of the things that I like here is the landscaping. It's just being Florida, landscaping is just fantastic. So before we bought here, we were actually renting a few months on a couple of occasions. Met some wonderful people. People really like it here. Never met anybody that didn't like it. Each property owner is assessed HOA fees, which are kind of, may seem steep, but then again, I think that the landscaping is the major expense here. So one of the notes if you are considering buying one of these into the park, RV park resorts. Make sure they're deeded lots, that you actually own the lot. You're not renting like a long term or something, that you have a real piece of property that you can lease and sell or gift it or whatever. One of the nice features of this park is that residents can leave their RVs park here. They don't have to be moved. Not like some of the resorts you looked at in California, when you actually only get to use it 9 months. You have to be vacant for 3 months, which is absurd, but that's California. So fifth wheelers are preferred choice because you can just plant them, lock them up, and 5-6 months you come back and you have your second home ready to go. Another corner lot, just one of my neighbors. They're not here yet. So our resort only allows fifth wheeler, which is what that is. And these are prefab homes, 2 or 3 bedrooms. There's a few of those. So Class A buses or fifth wheeler, they have to be 12-year or younger, and I believe 28-foot minimum, meaning longer than 28 feet. The lot we purchased is a corner lot, and I believe we have about 30 palm trees. That's the part I like. It's beautiful evening setting. Just installed my lights on this side. On this side, my torch lights are just a temporary. I will be installing a wired system because I like those evenings are here. Just beautiful. This is our Casita, as they call, 10 by 12, 120 square feet. We have a toilet, shower, wash and dryer, cabinetry. Some have a refrigerator and or sofa sleeper, but we don't have that yet, so I don't know if we're going to be doing that. This is called gazebo. It's about 12 by 16. Different arrangements as well with that, but sitting outside is just, out here is beautiful. So after visiting Polson, Hilton Head, Las Vegas Motor Coach Resort, and some of the others, we concluded that the Cypress Woods was the best value for the money. I'm not even counting anything in California because many California resorts have a limit. Some of them you can rent your property. Some have a 9-month limit, so 3 months the property has to be vacant. I don't know, maybe for homeless to move in or whoever, squatters perhaps, but I'm not sure. So California, no interest whatsoever. But Cypress Woods is where we find people that we are like, very nice. Never met anybody that didn't like it here. And it's just a great community and a great resort. So thanks for watching, and don't forget to subscribe, and as we continue to travel and experience this beautiful country. Take care.